Hey guys, it's Joan, and I had a request to do a demonstration on the Fiskars stamp press, and it's either called a stamping press or a stamp press, I don't recall. It is a piece of plastic and it measures 8 inches length and 6 inches width. So 8 by 6, it has a grid here in the center, and it has these 4 little foam feet. They do have a bigger one, but I heard some comments about the bigger one, that it's more difficult to control when you're pushing and trying to line up. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, because I don't have one, but I decided to go ahead and get the small one. This will fit the stamps that I have. I don't have any ginormous stamps, cling mount or clear mount, that would fit on here anyway. So I believe, I'm not sure how much they are here in Alaska, and I think that they are, it was $12.99 at either Michael's or Joann's. I think, oh boy, I don't even remember which one. In Las Vegas, I believe it was $12.99. So if you use a coupon, you can get it, or if it's on clearance, or I mean on 40% off, you can get it for a reasonable price. I really like this. I find that it makes stamping much easier. I can get a more precise stamp, which is difficult for me, as I'm sure it is for a lot of us. And so for today's demonstration purposes, I'm going to be using the Stampin' Up! 4 Frames stamp set, and I'm going to be using this one with a polka dot, and these are clear mount, or cling mount, I mean. So this is the stamp. What I'm going to do is I am going to line it up here on the stamp press, and that's where the grid comes in handy, because you can get it lined up just how you want it. And I'm going to be using my my mouse pad and just some plain white cardstock. And where did I put my ink now? It's right here. I'm going to be using the Stampin' Up! Classic stamping pad in basic black. I will put a link to my Stampin' Up! Page, my store. It's not my store, what do you call it? I don't know. But my my page where you can directly order things off of there. If you want to order Stampin' Up!, if you order through a demonstrator, you get the preferred pricing, which is less than if you just order it without through a demonstrator. If you order it yourself without going through a demonstrator's page, you won't get the discount. So, or you can contact me if you have any questions. Alright, so I'm going to line up my stamp over my paper, and I apologize that my camera angle sucks, but what am I going to do? Then what I do is I take my fingers and I put them on all 4 of the little sponge feet, and I press down, and you can play with this. See how nice that is? You can make minor adjustments before you put the stamp down if you want to. So I push it down, and I just go over it with all over the whole stamp with my fingers, and lift it up, and look at that. Perfect. Okay, so next I'm going to put a little sentiment in the middle of that. So once again, I am lining up my stamp, and this is a clear stamp that says happy birthday, and I'm going to ink it up again. I mean, not again, but ink it up. And so I made a little mess down here. I don't know if you can see that. So I just go with a baby wipe and take that off of the press. And let's see. There we go. And now I can take this and line it up. And here's where it's nice, especially with these more detailed placements. Here's where I can go in and maneuver it and get it just where I want it. That looks good. I'm going to press down and then just use my fingers and press down right over the stamp. Lift up, and there you go. See? Isn't that nice? That's why I love it so much. I am so, honestly, I'm so tempted to take all of my stamps off the wooden blocks and put them on cling mount so that I can use this thing with all of my stamps. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my my coordinating punch, and this is also from Stampin' Up. I'm going to unlock it. They have reformatted all of their punches so that they are the flat ones, so they don't, I shouldn't say all of them, I don't know if they've done all of them, but they are switching them over to the flat stamps punches. Gosh, can you tell it's morning? The flat punches. Now I'm going to go ahead and line this up in my punch it out, and there I have a perfect little sentiment on this label to put on a card or to put on a page or any kind of project. If you want to make a little gift bag, you can use this as the label. And then of course I would probably take my very favorite, my Jelly Roll pen in Clear Star, and I would go and of course embellish this with glitter because I am just obsessed with these pens. But isn't that cute? I just really like it. I used black for the demonstration purposes. Of course you can use any color ink that you want, and yeah, so I'll put all the information down below. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below or send me a private message. I'll put the direct link to my Stampin' Up! Page down below and the product information. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. And I got my new iPad. I bought my daughter's from her, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's amazing. It's the first generation 16 gigabyte. And OMG, I'm such a dork. I really like it. Alright, you guys, you take care. Any questions, again, leave them below or comments. And thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye-bye.